At the start of this National Volunteer Appreciation Week, the Salvation Army in Camden, New Jersey recognizes what a vital role you as volunteers play in enhancing our mission here in Camden, New Jersey. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for the many ways that you have served alongside us in fulfilling our mission. In 2022 alone, over 7,000 hours were spent by you volunteers. We thank you so much for the time that you've given to partner with us. In Christmas alone, over 19,000 items were handed out to families in need. That number just boggles my mind. 19,000 items. How could we have done that without your help? I'm not sure if we could have. Volunteers, thank you so much for not only being willing to be aware of the need here in Camden, New Jersey, but for being willing to do something about it. There are a lot of other things you could have done with your time. 7,000 hours in 1 year, that's a lot of hours gifted in service. No money given back, no recognition. You just did it to serve. And we are so blessed by your selfless hearts, your partnering in mission, and your sacrifice to give of your time and your resources to serve those in need. We love you, we appreciate you, and we recognize that we cannot do this without you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
It's priceless when you see the joy that you bring into the families, but it's also an impact that you make in the community. When you give a few hours of your time, it's like your stewardship back into the community, but it's a double impact that you make. So it comes back to you as you give out and you pour back into the community. And the Kroc Center is making such a valuable impact.
Then to work among these people who are so passionate, it's infectious, right? I mean, you just want to help because they're helping. And when you volunteer here, you get to work with the people in the community and talk to them and get to know them and understand a little more of the challenges they face. And it's easy to want to volunteer more and be more of a help when you can truly understand what they're going through. And you know, what we spend here is just a little drop in the bucket as far as time, but it matters, and that brings a really good feeling to be able to help.
And I think also it's just spending the week together with my sister, and we both agree that when we walk through that front door, we leave all of the pressures of life and home and work at the front door. It's there, and then when we get in here, we have one job, and it's just to bring the smiles to the faces of all the people.
Yep.
And wouldn't trade it for the world.
Oh, and the hugs we get in return are just phenomenal.
When you give of yourself, you really get more back than you give. That's what I feel. And that's why I think everybody should take the time out to think of someone else, because it pays you back more than you put out.
For me, it's when we're here firsthand, we're seeing the faces of those that you're helping. And we're seeing the consistency in your efforts. And we're seeing that people are coming back, that they see value in you, that the community is like, okay, the Salvation Army is somewhere where I can go, that they're gonna provide me resources that are gonna help me enhance my life, my children's life, make me more successful. And when people come back as repeaters, that's how you know that you've got that special sauce, that you have success.
Because I really believe that you should volunteer where you live, where you work, the people that you see every day. And this is a gem that I didn't even know existed, and it's a wonderful place for the children of Camden, the adults, you know, everything that you ever need to do is right here, and we're very lucky to have this, and I'm lucky to be able to volunteer here.
Listen, the Kroc Center has such a good positive atmosphere, so there's always so much going on. So just being able to be around such positivity here, and being able to kind of, again, see the smiling faces, see the happy parents, it's just like, it's inspiring, you know. I'm always inspired.
The Kroc Center, Accelerate Church is not for data to get the opportunity to say, oh, we serve 1,000 people with food or with book bag or with Thanksgiving stuff. No, we do it for the people. And I think if we have missed the opportunity to connect with them when they walk through the door, to love on them, then we've missed the entire point. And so it's not just about what we are giving them physically in their hand, but it's about the hope that we are also giving them in their heart, and the opportunity to know, man, that no matter what life looks like right now, that God is thinking about them, and that He's madly in love with them, and that He ordered them steps to this event, not to get one more thing, but to know that Jesus loves them.
Growing up in the city of Camden in the mid-70s, having a family that was extremely poor, going down the street to the Salvation Army and going to the pantry and picking up food for your family. And then 30 plus years later, knowing that God put the Salvation Army in your life at that time when you needed it the most to help you survive. I knew that it was a gift from God, that I am giving back because of what was given to me when I was young, when my family didn't have anything.